Yo, how we doing? Hope we're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about how we need to create our own definition of happiness and success before somebody creates that definition for us. And this goes for a variety of different categories, you feel me? There's different things that make different people happy, and you have to figure out specifically, right, getting to know yourself, what makes you happy, so that people don't push things onto you to say like, yo, you want these things and these things will make you happy, and then when you get them, they don't really make you happy because somebody else was telling you that they will make you happy. You didn't spend enough time with yourself, getting to learn about yourself to figure out what it is that makes you happy, you know? And you gotta be honest with yourself because, a lot of things that make others happy might not make you happy. And that's just okay, right? Everybody doesn't want a big mansion and a bunch of cars, Everybody doesn't want to designer clothes. Everybody doesn't want to have children, whatever it is, right? Everybody doesn't want to travel the country, right? But you have to dictate what that is. You feel me? And just going into, the different things. So, family. It's pushed on us that, in order to be happy or successful in life, you have kids. Family is a big part of it. Family is a big part of living the good life. You feel me? And I've come across people in my life who don't want to have kids. You feel me? And that's what really makes them happy. And everybody can have their thoughts and opinions on like, what? We only got one life. Like, you don't want to have kids? Like, I personally do down the line want to have kids. But some people don't. And I don't knock them for it. Like, that's what they want to do with their life, right? Like, but it's just for them to stand on that because I know they get so much ridicule from people probably, you know what I'm saying? Or just so much people like, damn, like, you don't want to have kids for real? Like, what? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. But it's just like, nah. You feel me? Like, some people want to go out a lot and drink and go to the club and shit. And that's cool. Others don't. They'll rather be at the crib, I don't know, working on a business or just playing the game or doing whatever else, right? Another thing is like money. So they tell you, we taught that like, money will make you happy, blah, blah, blah. It definitely removes some stress, right? But then I guess when it comes to the individual on what makes us happy or satisfied or what we deem as successful, some people want to make $1 million. Some people don't care to make $1 million. Shit, I'll make, 6 figures a year and I'll be fine, and like I'll have my family and blah blah blah, I'll be straight. Other people want to take over, like, yo, I want tens of millions. I want to just run it up as much as I can, and it's just whatever it is that makes you happy. And you gotta sit down and ask yourself, like, shit, do I want 100 million? Do I want 10 million? Do I just want to make 6 figures a year? Like, it's all unique to your own individual situation. Another thing is cars. Some people want fast cars, you feel me? Some people don't give a damn and they, are in, they don't care for the fancy, fast, luxury vehicles, bro. They just cool with like, whatever it is. Regular sedan, you feel me? They ain't trying to get no exhaust. They ain't trying to go hella fast. They ain't trying to do that, have the doors going up and shit. They trying to just whatever, right? Whatever makes you happy, right? I like both. Like, I want to have like an everyday car, which is probably gonna be this car. And then I also want to have like some shit that I can go fast in. You know what I'm saying? And then I also might want like a little truck or something, for moving and whatnot. But yeah, that's just me personally. I want a couple different cars, not just one. Love. You feel me? We taught, excuse me. We taught monogamy, right? Be with one person. Now, I stand by that, like, just being with one person. But there's people in poly relationships or open relationships or whatever. You feel me? Who am I to say how somebody else should run their love life? All right? I don't really give a damn. I'm gonna do me and they can do them. But I'm just saying, like, that's what makes me happy, is dealing with one woman at a time. You feel me? Like, in a relationship, you feel me? Versus dealing with multiple people or whatever alternatives there is to that. You feel me? But it's just about picking your own preference about what you want to do and what makes you happy, regardless of what people think, right? Because it's your life that you live in. It's not whoever else is criticizing you or trying to say something about your life, right? They're not living your life. They got something to say about your life, but they're not living it. You are in the driver's seat. You decide which direction you finna go and what's, what you finna do. Nobody else determines that. So always remember that. Growth, jobs, you know what I'm saying? Some people want to work a job and they cool with, the 9 to 5 until they retire till 65 or whatever, Other people are not cool with that or don't want to do that and take that path. They want to start a business. They want to, whatever that business is, right? So it's just these different things that we need to sit with ourselves and take the time to like be like, damn, what will make me happy? Like, what do I want? Do I really want a 17-bedroom house, or do I want just like a 3-2 and I'm gonna be straight? Or do I want like a 5? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that you would want, like, dive into what you would want, not what your parents would want, your cousins, your best friend, because I feel like that's how we really kind of get off track, and build resentment in different ways, because we feel like we gotta live, like we living for somebody else and we not truly being free, in ourselves. So do what it is that you want to do and stand on that 110%. Can't nobody really tell you nothing, because it's your life. It's not theirs. So they can't say nothing. If they want to do, if they want to live their life a certain way, then they can live it. And then if you want to live your life a certain way, then you can live it, So do your thing. Never forget that. Just remember that you create your happiness, and learn to define and come up with your own definition of what happiness and success is to you. Because if you don't, the world, something else will dictate what happiness and success means to you. So just a little reminder with some love. Till next time. Peace.